Nothing beats a Jet2 holiday. Or does it? Hi everyone, welcome back to our channel. This summer we did something totally new for us, our very first Jet2Villa holiday. We booked a private villa package for 3 adults and 2 kids, including flights and a hire car, and it came in at just under £3,000. So in this video, we're gonna take you along with us on the whole experience, from flights to the villa to exploring the area, and give you our honest review of what it's really like to book a Jet2Villa holiday. Was it worth it? Let's find out. Our holiday started in the beginning of September and we flew from Edinburgh Airport. We booked parking for the car just across from the airport, which was so handy because the walk was literally a few minutes. The cost was so similar to the ones that are further away with the shuttle buses, so remember to always compare all of that. The check-in was really easy, it went so smoothly, the staff were lovely. The good thing with Jet2 is that everybody gets a luggage, a carry-on and a little bag, and you don't have to pay for it, everybody. So technically we could have had a ton of luggage, but we always try to travel quite light. So for 4 of us, we only took one big one, and then everybody had a backpack and the kids had the little suitcases. This was the longest flight we took as a family, and I don't think I've mentioned, we went to Cyprus, and more precise, Paphos Coral Bay. So going there, it was just under 5 hours, and coming back, it was just over. We did not pay to pick our own seats because it does end up being quite expensive. Of course, if they would have allocated our kids to be separate from us, we would have changed that, or we got allocated all together, and it was the very last row on the plane. We've never done this before. We usually sit in the middle or at the front. It just kind of happens like that. If you have a choice, I would not recommend to sit at the back. Okay, so we're on our first Jet2 flight, and it's actually not too bad. I am filming as we're approaching London. It's 5 hours of the flight, but not too bad, to be honest. I have slept some. I've not really watched much. I've watched maybe like 1 episode of Wednesday. I've not read my book, but I think it's because I only had 4 hours of sleep, and then we were traveling in a car, and I just do not do well in the car. As you can see, I'm all in red because it is nighttime. Cyprus is actually 2 hours forward. Oh, I think they just announced that we are going down slowly. But yeah, sitting near the toilets is not the best. We are the last seat on a plane. It is a pretty big plane as well. I find it quite comfortable. However, being the last seat is not the best in terms of that everybody is lining up for toilets. So the amount of backsides that have rubbed on my shoulders is ridiculous. But it is what it is, isn't it? There is also somebody right in front of us that was arguing over the amount of drinks that they've received and not received. They did receive them, but I think the amount was so large that they have forgotten how many they've actually had. But the crew handled it very, very well, so it's all good. The amount of times I have heard that toilet flush, it's going to be in my nightmares. Okay, they've dimmed the lights because we are landing, but just behind me there is stewardesses there. So London, takeoff in London I find probably the worst. It's the most bumpy, isn't it? And that's when accidents happen, isn't it? Yeah, cabin's all ready. We're going to be landing. There's Darren, who absolutely hates flying. It's an absolute torture for him. He never sleeps on a plane. He just watches movies. So London's going to be awful for him. But once we hit the ground, he'll be happy. I'm just hoping the car and the whole picking it up and stuff will go quite smooth. So it's about 8 p.m. in UK right now, and it's around 10ish in Cyprus, and we have to take a shuttle to the Green Motion car. It's been such a faff around with the car as well. I need to tell you better later on because I'm not sure how well you can actually hear me, but basically Jet2 sold us an add-on insurance. According to a company that they use, doesn't actually matter. So we need to still buy the, well, it does, but we would have to, like, well, they said it does, but it doesn't. And we would have to leave a £1,200 deposit, which I know is a deposit and nothing's going to happen and we'll give it back. Well, they're going to give it back, but it's a lot of money, isn't it? Just to kind of have floating up there and up to 3 months. So they said they can reduce it to 100 if we buy their insurance, which is the same price as Jet. So it's so weird that it's all for the same company, yet you're better off going with... Oh, here we go. Yeah, we're better with Green Motion, so you have to pick it up, leave a deposit, and hopefully get to a villa nicely. Because back in Greece, it took us so long to find a villa. Once we found it, it was beautiful, but it was pitch black and there was no lights, and we drove by it for 2 hours, not even realizing where it was at because the directions weren't the greatest. So hopefully this is gonna go smoother because it's late, and so far nobody's been grumpy. Considering there's quite a few of us and there's children, nobody moaned, nobody cried, barely any arguments, so far so good.
We're sure you can't wait to enjoy your holiday. But for now, you must stay seated and buckled up until we've come to a complete stop.
When you do get up to go, please make sure you've got your phone, passport, keys and all other valuables. Anything left behind will be handed to our ground team here. Take care when you open the overhead lockers, as some things may have moved during the flight. Just so you know, you're not allowed to smoke or vape on the way to the terminal or in the terminal
Oh, my
itself.
bones are going to thank me for
Our
this.
friendly customer helpers are all ready and waiting to help you. You can't miss them. They're wearing our famous red uniform and, of course, a big welcoming smile.
Got the luggage, it was time to pick up the car. There's loads of stuff around, everybody's speaking English, and they directed us straight to the van that was gonna take us to the car place. As I said before, we booked a car through Green Motion. That was a part of a Jet2Villa holiday. From what I've seen, every package comes with cars, so it's just really worth it if you're not scared. Remember, in Cyprus, you're driving the same as in UK on the left side, so it's really, really easy. We did decided to pay the extra £40, I think it was like £38 to upgrade the car. So the car was automatic, it had aircon and slightly more space. Something to be aware of is when you're booking through Jet2 and it asks you for additional insurance for the car, I clicked yes. You can do that, but be prepared that through Green Motion, through that insurance with Jet2, you will have to leave £1,200 deposit in a car place. Of course, if nothing happens, you don't damage the car, they will give it back, but it is still a lot of money and they just assume that everybody has a credit card with that amount on it. So I wasn't too keen on that, and I actually contacted Green Motion and Papos, and they said that if we just got the insurance with them, which was the same price, it was about 60, 80 pounds, something like that, then the deposit is only €100 and it works the same. What's weird is that when I explained the Jet2 one, they said they don't have a guarantee that Jet2 would pay out. So I'm not sure. It was very confusing, and I am still talking to Jet to get the refund of the other money because I feel like it just wasn't clear enough. So I would suggest, yes, get the car through Jet2, but don't get the additional insurance. Get that with Green Motion if that's the company you're going with. The car handover was very easy. When we arrived, they were taking pictures of a car to make sure that we don't destroy anything. It had half a tank of fuel, and that's exactly how you had to return it. That €100 was actually to cover that just in case. We fit it perfectly in a car. I'm so glad we upgraded because not having aircon would have been diabolical. Another thing to note about Cyprus is people say do not trust the GPS, do not use it, and I agree. I had printed out the exact location of the villa and how Jet told us to get to it, but I also had a GPS on because I thought, come on, it has to be fine. It wasn't as bad as Greece a few years ago where we were circling for like 2 hours because it was pitch black and we couldn't find the villa. This time it took additional like half an hour just circling around because GPS was trying to take us through a field that actually is boarded off. But once we got there, it's actually really easy to get to. So I would suggest maybe like map it slightly better before you get there, like Google map it, or make sure you have someone in a car that will tell you exactly where to go with the Jet2 instructions. I am horrible with that. And you know, you're in a different country, you're after a long day of traveling, and then they just assume that you're with someone who's gonna read those instructions in a dark car when it's pitch black, because those flights tend to fly quite late, and tell you to look out for the church on the right because you have to turn left. So it is a bit confusing, it can cause a bit of chaos, but hey, we got there in the end.
And welcome to our Jet2Villa. In true fashion, am I filming this on the last day? 20 minutes before we have to leave? Yes, I am. But you know, getting here was a bit of a nightmare. Did you hear that cockerel? This is a number one con minus. If you like good night's sleep, this is not here. The cockerels are going all night from 1 in the morning till the morning, all the time basically. There's I don't know, there's no morning cockle-doodle-doo, it's all the time. But I just wanted to show you quickly around this villa before we leave because it is fine, but there is a lot of imperfections that might bother certain people. Some people. Like the fact that they just keep going all night alongside of the foxes. So I believe it's somewhere there that the cockerel is going, and as we go here you can see all the villas, and this is we stayed in number 3, the Anthea, and I know you're watching this before this vlog starts, but I just want to show you the villa in the beginning of a video that I've not done before. It does look really nice. There's our rental car right there with the parking, but I don't want to walk there right now because the neighbors are packing up to be on the same flight. We also have a very ill daddy. He caught the same bug I had earlier on. Kids pottering around, but you know, keep in mind we are still tidying, but you know, it has been lived in for a week. So this is just a little pot, all cute. I mean, I love those kind of archways because for me, It has so much like Halloween potential. We don't have an archway like this, you know, to put pumpkins and stuff. Here we have the key combo thing, which kind of fell apart and we need to put the key back in there. But let me show you inside. Again, keep in mind, we are leaving, so we're packing up the last bits. But you have the open kitchen with the dining room, everything you need here, fridge, washing machine, all the stuff, plates and all that good stuff. This door's locked, but it just takes you to the back to the bin. Yeah, just the kitchen, microwave, toaster, cooker, lots of different things. A little dining room that's usually just a dumping ground, and the living room. I need to put the ironing board away and some of the shoes. Dad is ill, so he's sleeping on the sofa. So don't mind that. This is just lovely. We never do this in the beginning of a video. It's always at the end when everybody's just falling apart. There is aircon in every room, and this is what makes us all ill. So this is just lovely. And if you want to watch a movie at night, you can't, because the TV's this size. It doesn't work. It has one DVD in it, and it's black and white. So this is definitely not the place to come and watch something at night. There's a very old PlayStation that also doesn't work. The internet works, so that's a plus. Darren was saying that it's fast. Is that what you said?
It's fiber.
Fiber, okay. Yeah, that's
Speeds.
nice.
So we have a PS2 that has no games. It does come on. There's 4 DVDs, not one DVD, but they're in a different region, so the PlayStation can't read them, and the DVD player will only display in black and white, even though they've changed the cords and all the rest of it. And the media box that they left here has no media on it. So, yay! So black and white, and it's pixelated. Fantastic.
Okay, you've got about 15 minutes before we have to start packing up the car. Yeah, I know. So I'm going to take you around, not to the bathroom, not through there, because my mom's through there, but outside. The outside is definitely the plus of this villa. You have this whole patio to yourself for 6 people, or, well, probably more, but they've got 6 chairs around here, 6 loungers. There's a barbecue, a pool. And the massive plus of a pool is that it has different depths. So the pool has different depths. You've got 1 meter here, which is perfect for children, slightly deeper there, but still I am 5'4". I cannot drown. Amazing. So good. It's about 32 degrees now, so the pool, you can imagine, is also very hot. This door behind me leads onto another bedroom that my mom was staying at. It's a room with a double bed. I will probably not be going there unless we're going to go just before we leave. But this space is definitely amazing. This is just so lovely, and if I could just jump into this pool right now, I totally would, but we really have to leave because cleaners will have to come in. 3 o'clock, new family comes in here. We did want to stay for 10 days, but it was booked out. That's why it's only 7, but this is just really nice. So the villa is on their website rated as 2 stars, but you know what? It's a normal terrainware that is just not being upkept. The pool is clean. There was a guy here that was topping up the pool. If you look at the pool and what you think would have been tiles here, this is actually a sticker, and it's peeling off. It's peeling off. I can't get in a pool right now. I know Darren's going to be like, you should have showed them earlier, but it does peel right there. You can see it is peeling. So it's not real tiles, not a huge deal. Again, there is a lot of wear and tear. So if you are very pernickety about the way you like your things, you might not like that certain things are falling apart. Showers are not that great, that your umbrellas are a bit, you know, seen better days. But this pool and this outdoor area is definitely the best part of this house. We're gonna go in. I will maybe close that door before everybody thinks we're leaving, because we're not leaving yet. You've got your mop, you've got all your baby stuff if you need it, and a bathroom. Hello, just a bathroom with a toilet. And if we will go upstairs, clearly they had issues with babies because they've put this net. Not the best, but you know, maybe does the job. You have another balcony here. I mean, I'm saying another, I've not showed you any yet. And the room that the kids stayed at. Here we go, 2 single beds. Plenty of storage though, plenty of windows, plenty of storage. Massive, massive cupboards. So loads and loads of storage. There's some hangers. Go. There's also a safe. I am running out of breath because I am just so hot. Our flight is not till like 10:30 at night. So we have a very, very long day ahead of us in the heat before heading off to the airport. There's a little table here, and there is a bathroom that has a bath. Go, sink, toilet, and a bath. Again, Bathroom is relatively clean, but if you're looking at the curtains, they could do with maybe upgrading them. That's our towels there, so I'm not going to show you that. Interesting thing, do not throw paper in the toilet. They mean that. They do not mean sanitary products. The piping in Cyprus is so old school. The pipes are so narrow and thin that you can very easily block the toilet, and that is not good. This behind here is taking us to the same balcony as from a lobby, but I will take you to this little balcony here, which is super cute. Here we go. Little balcony. And going off our bathroom, my God, bathroom, bedroom, our bedroom, that is right there. You can see there is another very, very big balcony, but I will not be taking you out there, sadly, even though the view is absolutely gorgeous, because the little thing to put up a blind was already off when we came here. So yeah, could not do that. So as I say, there are minor things. It doesn't stop you, obviously, from being here, enjoying yourself. The big thing, actually, the aircon in every room, it works, it helps, and it helps to dull the noise of the cockerels and foxes. However, the downstairs one and the upstairs one in the bedroom we stayed at have been leaking. They've been leaking, and they've been leaking onto the plugs. So this is our bedroom. Again, cupboards, window that had to be open, blinds that I can't open because of the broken bitty. I mean, I can't, but I would have to get a ladder. But you get the gist of the beautiful balcony. Looking amazing. But this guy up here has been leaking the past 2 days. He's leaking straight onto here, and he's leaking straight onto all the electricity. So seemed a little bit dangerous. So we have just opened the window, and this last night we have suffered. Shower curtain is leaving a lot, it could just be changed. This also came off when Noah was in a bath. So maybe I'll just leave that. So there is things like this that they could definitely improve on. But overall, this villa is definitely worth staying at. I mean, they have some amazing deals. It is clean enough. It's just, if you're not used to that kind of heat, and you might get ill from the aircon like we did. I feel really bad because I've been ill the past 3 days, most of this trip really. But Darren only got it now, and this is probably the worst day to get it. We have to leave at 10, which is in 20 minutes, and we don't go to the airport for another 10 hours or so. So it's going to be a very hot and sweaty day. And he's the one driving. I mean, I can drive too, but he is feeling just so awful. He took a Lemsip. We have a very, very long journey ahead of us because of the whole day. 5 hours on the plane, landed in Edinburgh, and I still need to get us a hotel. So, but now, as we pack, you're about to watch the whole video of all the things we did in Cyprus, what we recommend, what we don't, where to eat, where to not eat. Definitely, we got burnt once real bad. And for us, it's the end of a trip, but for you, it's the beginning of the vlog. Good morning to paradise. Noah's straight in the pool. Is it nice? Look at this. Look at this. Here we go. We have a big lolly stick. And we have a pizza slice. Here we go. Oh, I don't know if this is actually... Woo! Stuck in the door. Woo!
No! Let me know if everybody's the same on the first day. The first day is always a slower pace, kind of getting to know your surroundings, and that's exactly what we did. After catching up on some Z's, we decided to see how far is that walkable shops, restaurants, and the beach, because it was advertised that it was like 300 meters. And they were not wrong. I sadly don't have a full footage of our walk, but you can see here approximately 5 minutes after we left the villa, just for a path that's cutting through that we did not see the night before when we were arriving when it was dark. It is actually signposted. We just don't seem to have luck getting to places at like 2 in the morning. But the walk to the beach, restaurants, and then nearby little shops, I would say 10 to 15 minutes. It depends how fast you're walking, how, slowly you're taking it. It's a part of a resort, but it's so easy to find the lounger. The workers will find you to get a fee. I think it's $3.50. From what I've read, Cyprus is capped at $3.50 for a whole day. They cannot charge you anymore, so it's actually quite reasonable. We just took a stroll through the beach and then headed off to a shop to pick up hats.
We're trying to get a hat for Darren.
Yeah, but
This one looks nice, but it's too small.
It's just
Yeah, but it looks... It's a shame it's not bigger, because that one looks nice. Because show us your choice
I quite like this. It's like
of Darren's day out.
it's like Mike Dundee, Crocodile Dundee, But then this bit comes down too, so we could be.
Oh, hold on. What about this?
That's screaming Mamma Mia, is it not?
Yeah, I just found it.
It's O'Neill though.
They're all O'Neill.
Give it. Yeah. What do you think?
I can't tell if they're male or female.
Can I? Does it matter? I don't think it matters.
That might be a bit female-y.
Howdy, partner.
No.
No?
Gonna make you try every single one.
You just leave all the sweat stains in the hat. I have no idea.
You really want that one, don't you?
It feels comfy on the head. Do you not like it? What do you not like about it? You tell me what you don't like.
I don't know, I think the rim is so big.
Okay, too big a rim.
But I don't know, it's growing on me because you like it.
No, it doesn't matter.
It's for sun, it's not for style, is it?
It needs to serve a purpose, but making it feel nice is... I used to have a hat like this.
Pink flowers.
Well, no, it was the same kind of flowery thing, but it was a different colour. I don't know what you think of this one. Does it go with my outfit?
I think this one's better than the one. Well, put your one on again.
You think this one's better? It's not a trick question.
I know.
Can't get it wrong. It's which one's gonna be? This is annoying.
This one looks cheaper, I
This is
think.
cheaper. Okay, okay. Timu, go away.
This one looks smarter.
This new look.
But is there another one to make sure that's perfect, or is it the last one?
€15.95 cents.
That's a proper ladies one. Ariel has one like this.
Oh, that's cool. That's gonna stop us out.
Yeah, well that's... You sure you want that one, Ariel? Nothing with white bits. We found squishy olive oils, all different flavors.
Squishy, not squishy.
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 So which one do we need for fish? Garlic? Lemon?
Well, I like garlic.
Do garlic.
Garlic's a...
It seems to be a popular choice here.
Well, yeah, and so is
No.
the salad.
Nobody likes the oregano one.
No, it's not oregano, that's origami. We're gonna fold them up.
There's scooter rental, and look at that one. How cool is that one? Matches what Darren's wearing, but he's far away, so I can't show you. But it is. Look at the way they're parked. This would be quite cool, but I don't think this is like child friendly. But maybe one evening me and Darren could do that, because this one's so cool. This old school one. We've left in the middle of a siesta, technically. It's absolutely roasting, so the beach is so close. It is literally like 200 meters. But we've just went down the beach, seen what's what, went to a shop, picked up glasses and hats. My sunglasses that I brought here have broke, so I'm really upset. They were just the cheap ones. So I've got my prescription ones, but I really wanted a pair of glasses, but I didn't like any that were there. So Noah's got, Ariel's got a hat, Dad has a hat, and we're gonna head back to the villa now, because if we walk any further, the kids might not want to walk back. So we're gonna head back, have a coffee. Is that our villa there? I think this is our house actually. Look, right there is our houses, and the beach is right there. We've just left that place there. And yeah, as the reviews on TripAdvisor and TikTok, the food was really good. It was €106 for 5 people, but we're all extremely full.
I literally passed the camera to Darren, who did not say anything about this restaurant. But that was our first meal out on our first day in the Ocean Basket, which is just on the strip near Coral Bay. I would say the strip is not as walkable from the villa, but there's a ton of restaurants, and actually we've had a really good experience. But going back to Ocean Basket, fresh fish, and we're pescatarians, so we know our fish and seafood. Everybody was full. You can see a few menu items here. They've got it all listed on their website. Prices very reasonable. We actually pay more for a meal out in UK than what we paid here, so really chuffed with that because the food was so good. And also we love when they give bread and dips in the beginning. This is just a massive plus for us, and we always know that the food's gonna be good if you get that little basket of bread and dips. our first day, we did visited the Paphos Zoo. And I know that this is kind of mixed emotion kind of day out because zoos can be places that are quite sad to see. It's always so tricky to find the legitimate information about how the animals are kept and if they've been, born in captivity, so they can't be in the wilderness anymore, if they've been rescued or if they're being treated well. So if it comes to Paphos Zoo, the main reason we came was because we've seen this lemur experience and that has been such a core memory. We did stroll through the whole zoo, obviously, and as with every place like this, some of the enclosures you might think that they are just not suitable. For me, it's always the lions and the tigers. I feel like they just do not belong in a zoo unless they were born in captivity and they are just not, suited for the wilderness. I know there's a whole thing about animal instinct, but some animals that were born and raised in that kind of environment, they are just not going to be the same as the animal that always had to fight for survival. The lemur experience, however, was amazing. It's located in a zoo, but you do have to pay a €5 each entrance fee, and the lemurs were amazing. I've never met such a nice animal, except like dog and a cat that is just jumping on you so gently. They were picking the fruit they like, so it's not like we got the vibe that maybe they are not getting enough food and then the tourists come in and they jump on them because they're desperate. No, they were strolling around. It was actually approaching the hottest time of the day, so a lot of them were sleeping in the shade, but they were just strolling around, picking up the fruit from the cobs, and my kids loved it so much. They are such amazing animals and they were so gentle.
You can pet them on the back, not the face, head or the chest, okay? Just pet them on the back only, okay? Most important, do not try to pick up or hold, okay? They'll come to you. Who hasn't got a cup? There you go, darling.
This one's showing us everything.
So fluffy! One wybierają. They choose what they want. Spokojnie.
No, watch your back.
O, niam, niam, niam.
Zobacz, jaki miły. Jakie tam ma, co on ma tam takie czapy? To są sztuczki czy to przy łapkach? Wszystko zaraz
Up, get up, up. There you go. There we go. Look at that. Yes.
Turn it on slowly.
jest to ja piezami.
Oh my god, mamo, zobacz, ona...
Zobacz, baby, malutki.
This is amazing. How cute, Noah.
Tylko baby. Pięknego.
Oh, he likes my hat. That's my hat, sweetheart. Yeah. Like my hat. Like my hat.
Just gonna check somebody else.
Oh,
Adios. Hi.
Oh my lord, I don't see you there.
Noah, you've got a baby.
Big ones.
yeah, you gonna pet my dog?
How adorable. So just like a 5-minute drive, there's this huge supermarket. So today we're gonna go in here and grab some fish so we can grill it. Maybe some potatoes and salads. Look at all those syrups for like coffees, juices. Look at them. They're all ready. We've got pump. So cool. Look at all the flavors. Oh, so many.
So many.
Will I go to the front again to look for some kind of
Potato or
potato and stuff?
substantial to go along the side of it. Maybe asparagus. I've got salmon.
It's not really filling though, is it?
No, I know. But I've got tzatziki and I've got, what do you call that? It's like mama?
It looks like a mambo, the salad, yeah.
mambo. So
Yes, that one?
so we've got that. So ideally mashed potato would be awesome. But
I would like little fried potatoes that are...
oh yeah.
There's absolutely everything in this shop, all the Polish food, British food, everything. But no little potatoes.
Hello, Whispers. What's that? I'm safe. Yes, I know.
There's a baby. No, there's a skinny one or a baby.
You're like a proper tomcat, are you? You don't scratch up and stuff. I can feel the scratches in your head. I can, yes.
So the cats that are here, this is actually Dad, and there's Mom and a kitty. It's a family. Dad is super friendly, but the mom and the son are a bit scared. So see how the dad is like all content now. hi, here's me in my pajamas. But I was saying to Darren, if I lived in Cyprus or somewhere like this, I wouldn't even feel the need to have my own animals. Like, I've got a cat and my dogs and I love them, but I would just befriend the local ones, feed them, you know, make sure they're fed before they go gallivanting, and get my cuddle, and that's it, isn't it? Like, that's just what I would do. So cute. He's laying down now. Look at him. He's happy. Okay, so it's a new day and we are at the Tombs of a King. It's only a 15-minute drive from our villa, and you can get tickets for €250 unless you're a child, a student I should say, with ID, but they never check that else, or over 65 you get in for free. So we're gonna explore some of this before we head to one of the beaches. We've not been to the beach yet, so we need to at least once go and see. So this is what we're doing today. Tomb 1 is a rock cut. Its present semi-subterranean form. So what was in here though? The burial chamber. Did you read about it?
No, I didn't. Whose place is this?
No, I didn't.
No, I didn't. No, I briefly. It just said Tomb 1 and said it was cut out of a rock, and that was kind of it. Oh, Neely's going home.
Tell me about the Tombs of a King in Paphos, Cyprus.
Absolutely. The Tombs of the Kings in Paphos is a pretty fascinating archaeological site. Despite the name, it's not actually the burial place of kings, but rather high-ranking officials and aristocrats from the Hellenistic and Roman periods. These underground tombs are carved out of solid oak and date back to around the 3rd century BC. They're known for their grand architecture with columns and frescoes that give you a glimpse into the burial practices of the time. It's also a UNESCO World Heritage Site, so it's definitely one of those must-see historical spots if you're in Paphos. If you visit, you'll get to explore these ancient tombs and walk through history. Let me know if you need more details.
Okay, let's go.
Yeah, pretty much it. Yep, done, let's go. But Neely was like, that looks like a tomb. I was like, yeah, it does. Now, Tag, you're it.
Oh, I'm not running now. You wanna give me arms so we don't fall, or if we fall together? Oh, yeah. Look at us, like old little ladies. Okay, let's go. 1, 2.
Let's be like the
That's
Hocus
good.
Pocus.
Oh. My fingers are so sweaty that they can barely press the buttons. Everything's like barely working.
You complain if it's hot, you complain if it's cold.
No, I'm not complaining.
I'm joking.
Dad, my phone's still 29%.
It's better to adjust to a hot country than a cold one. In this kind of country, I would do a lot of sports. I would be way fitter. No, but fitter to be, you know, to cut around in just a swimsuit and stuff like that.
Oh, Dad.
So we just left the Japanese restaurant and it was well worth it. Now I wanted to go back again and again and again. You're about €20 for a full meal with like rice and your fish or meat and veggies, but it was well worth it. It was €108 for 5 people. Noah liked it so much he actually ordered more food, so it was really good. And not only was it good, it was actually so entertaining. So entertaining. I mean, have you seen it? It was so good.
Japanese accents are ahoy, whopper! Ha! Okay, Japanese, so we come to Raja, ahoy! Oh la la! Okay, one more, hate me, baby, what? Aha! Oh, hey! Japanese kung fu! We're in the house!
Oh, that's toasty.
Check your eyebrows. Yeah, vegetables.
Oh, I love
Vegetables, how you like it? Oi! 4, 5 and 6, 7, 8, 9 and top. Okay? But for this time I only want 5. 5 times with a free dessert, you have a free dessert. Okay, and go! 1! Congratulations, it's a boy.
It's a boy.
1, 2, yeah! 1, 2, 3, yeah! One more. Thank you very much.
We're looking at magnets.
We should have
because
both.
Noah says we should have something that we've been to. But we should have this one because there's 3 cats like Albert and his family.
Well,
so,
yeah.
so Noah's saying, can we just get both?
It's the lucky Cyprus thing.
But I quite like that cat as well.
That's cool.
So I don't know if...
Or should we get 3 different cats?
So how about we get this one,
have.
but a cat one?
I don't know, like that one looks too printed. I like the ones like this where it's a bit 3D because that one's so printed. I think this one's good.
Okay, yeah. This one for the classroom?
Because it's got like different places.
Yeah. And these for the house. La foo foo.
I want this one as a
There's
real
a dog bone. There's a dog bone.
La foo la foo.
Rainbow la foo foo.
Okay, we're back from the restaurant at the villa. It's like 8:30. Gets really dark here quite quickly. I'm not sure if the focus is on me or on the house. I'm not sure, but that food was so good and it was entertaining and it was good value to money kind of thing. So it's like you really can't go wrong. It was so good. So I think we're gonna chill now, play Uno. Noah did want to go for a nighttime swim, but I'm just not sure. I wouldn't mind, but I don't know. I'm quite comfortable and really full. You're not supposed to swim after eating, so I'm not sure. Welcome to a new day, a day that I have given up on doing anything with my hair. Pointless, absolutely pointless in a weather like this. But today we got up earlier because we've been struggling with getting up due to air condition and stuffiness and just being really tired after all the days. But we're gonna see if we can find a beach with the turtles. You know, the big sea turtles that apparently if you find them you can get in the water and they'll just swim around you. So we are going to the beach that's only 10 minutes from here. But we might have to pick up some snorkeling stuff because we don't have any. To be honest, I'm not getting my hopes high, really. Chat told us to get there around 9. I feel like it should be more like 6. So if it's not today, I feel like we're gonna try for the next 2 days before we leave just to get, you know, up our chances of seeing them. But we're going to Agios Georgios, which is about 10 minutes from Coral Bay where we're at. We're roughly in Coral Bay, so it's not too far. And hopefully there's not going to be many boats, many people, and that gives us a chance of the turtles. Here we go. I mean, look, there's like a set for 7.
Oh, that is good, wasn't it?
So this is the beach where people go snorkeling for turtles and stuff, but we can see people in the water and they don't seem too happy, as in they are above the water way more than under the water, so we can gauge that clearly no turtles. So I don't know if it's the waves or what. I mean, we weren't guaranteed. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go to the Olive one, which is just 5 minutes from here. It's supposed to be good for snorkeling, still rocky, not sure about the turtles, but at least we can get in the water with the children. So we're just gonna go and do that. But this is really pretty here. Did you see that sign said no swimming here?
Oh, is that what it said?
It said no swimming, everybody's swimming.
Everybody's just like, well, I'm going
Yeah.
Can't stop me.
It's because of all the boats.
Yeah, makes sense.
Get crushed.
Yeah, well, they say they're gonna fine you, but they're clearly not fining anybody, and there's a whole diving club here. So we've got the trail
A little bit of life and death here.
here with children to get there. But if we take it slow, yeah, we should be fine.
Mother-in-law, that.
So apparently this is where the turtles are nesting, somewhere around. Look how amazing this is. Isn't this so cool? So cool. So cool. Minus though is there is a helicopter flying. It's an army one, and it feels like we're like near Area 51 or something. Saying it feels like we're like near Area 51 or something, you know, with them flying, this being so empty. There's another one. It feels like we're doing something illegal.
We're just near one of the army bases. A sugar one, a glazed one.
Which donut?
Chocolate one.
This one. I fancy this one.
Well, I am pretty sweet.
I wonder if that one has anything in it, although I do like
I want
that.
the donut.
Do you know what we'll do? So
I
just
want
take a few.
donut.
Which one do you like? You sure? Yeah?
Wait, what's in there? Chocolate.
We don't know. We don't know. It might be
Yeah,
jam,
we
might be
don't know. It
chocolate.
says, yeah, we don't know.
There's an Oreo one at
no,
the
just-
back or chocolate.
Ah, here we go. Yeah, the ones at the back are better.
We are gonna go for dinner later on, but we want to find something for now, like a lunch. What is this? A grape roll.
That's the thing your mum had, but in liquid form.
Oh,
It's
that's
Yeah.
so weird.
Wait.
Shops that have absolutely everything. A little bit of toys, a little bit of bags. They're quite cute. But will I ever wear a crochet bag like this outside of holiday? Probably not. They have suitcases, they have everything. This is actually, out of all the holidays we've been to, those shops have the most. It is mostly just, okay, I'm not interested in that. Bric-a-brac, but you know, forgotten anything. The prices are not actually too bad here. Let's have a look. I think we're just going with some good old school pizzas before we head out for dinner. I like those as well. I wonder if it's actually made out of something decent or is it polyester? Let's see. Actually, am I being silly? There's not going to be a tag on it. Oh, this one. This one with the little shells is super cute. Let me see this. Ariel can probably knit me that, to be honest. But even swimsuits, they have like a decent choice here. So the little shop and the restaurant here is what you would... So the little shop and the restaurant here, this is about a 10-minute walk from the villa. So is the beach and obviously the big hotel.
Guys, I've messed up. Oh my god, my god. Oh, look what I've done. Look what I've done. I've just run over the drone. I've just re-reversed back though, but this is not looking promising. I went right over it. Oh no, man, I've busted. Can I open it? Oh, you are kidding me. Well, that's the... Oh, look at it. Oh, I hope the SD card is still okay. Oh, it's run over the rear end of it. What else is... Oh, yeah, great. Fantastic. Oh, man. The batteries seem okay, though. Oh, what a shame. Oh, DJI, help me. Oh.
It's
I mean, the batteries seem okay, but the charger's gone, the drone is gone. How about the controller? The controller looks perfect.
he didn't get that.
Yeah, the controller's fine. The controller didn't, but the bag's seen better days, and yeah, the camera is... I wonder if I just take this off. I want to hold this. It's just a bit squished
Oh, it's bent.
and twisted to the side, and the USB's gone and everything. I wonder, and the casing's fallen off the bottom, but I wonder if I can twist it back.
Oh, just crack.
Oh!
No.
Oh, and just, you know, put that down like that. And sponsor a man in need. The arms seem okay. Is the wings all on there? Oh no, no. Oh no, but there's spare wings though. There's spare wings. Let's see. It keeps the body of the thing a little bit straighter.
Because the camera of it is not actually smashed.
No, the camera's fine.
The remote's untouched. It'd be easier if we went over a remote. Because we could have just bought the remote probably.
Yeah.
You know, for less than that. But what's that bit that's all smashed up?
It's the charger.
Okay. Who needs that anyway, right? You laid it.
I laid it behind.
There. Why not here? Why
I have
behind
no
the
idea.
wheel?
I laid it directly behind the wheel and decided just to run over it. I just thought, you know.
Did you just hear the crack?
Yeah, just it crunched. Crunched.
Because if it was maybe at the front and something, but out of all the places you could have laid it.
I just chose behind the wheel.
Behind the wheel.
There was so much pressure running it over that it's busted all the stitching. on the back too. I don't know. There's spare blades in here. I don't know if any of these are broken.
That looks fine, actually. No?
Yeah, I think they're okay. The bag's got a perfect tire tread on it now. Yeah, it's lovely. Yeah, I'm going to take this inside and see if I can butcher this a little bit thingy together.
So it's so many hours later and we've made it to the Paphos Harbour. We're going to try and find some food here. We've not been here yet. And it's only about a 25-minute walk. I'm lying again. 25-minute drive from us. So we're going to see if we can get anything here. Look in the shops maybe?
Yeah. All my money. No.
Food, you want food? Okay, we're gonna look for food because everybody's clearly hungry after 3 hours of being in the pool. And then previously, yeah, but before that you were in the sea for like 2 as well. So as you've probably seen or not, we ended up at the captain's restaurant thing with 3.5 stars by TripAdvisor, and we would not recommend. The kids got the pasta with the sauce, so that you can't go wrong with that. But we've passed the restaurant twice and asked specifically if the fish is fresh. He said yes, but obviously, you know, they're gonna say whatever they need to do to get people to come in. I've just realized it looks like I'm naked. No, I'm holding it. But once our prawns and fish arrived, it was frozen and the veg were frozen. And I mean veg, like come on, we're in a country that everything's growing so easily. Oh, he's tight here. Yeah. Oh dear. I think I'm gonna have to tell you at home because it seems to be a very tight parking here and somebody's waiting for the space. So I'll get in the car and we'll catch up about that food when we get back. So yeah, the food in that captain's place, not fresh, frozen. And it's not like we're like crazy picky. I know a lot of places that we've been to, you can tell things are frozen, but it's the fact that, as I said, we've asked him and he said yes, and this is not his fault. We went upstairs and, you know, ordered our food, and the second it came, you could tell it was frozen because the fish and the prawns smelled so fishy, and it's not the fresh fish smell. It's not like, you know, it shouldn't be fishy, right? So you could tell. And the huge telltale also, if you don't know like how frozen, you know, defrosted fish or prawns would taste, is the veg. They had beans and carrots, the same veg we had last night in that amazing Japanese restaurant we went to. And you know, he cooked it in front of us on the grill, and it was just so like fresh and crunchy. Those ones were like the ones that you get in a packet in farm foods for like the microwaving. I can't speak. For the microwave, you know how like it's all hard and chewy, so you can see my baby sleeping in the back. But you know, in Cyprus we drove by bananas, what was it, like peaches, oh my god, so many different veg and fruit just growing in this heat, you know, so easily. So I can't imagine it being that expensive just to cook that stuff from fresh. So even if you have an issue with the fish or whatever, you can easily cook the veg. The chef, well, not the chef, one of the waiter guys last night in the Japanese thing said that their fish is about 2 days old, kept in 0 degrees, but like prawns are fresh, this is this. So he was very transparent with what was what, and it was amazing. It was so good. The tuna, the fish, everything, value amazing as well. This place was very similar value, but the funny thing is, you know, my mom didn't eat the fish. I poked around the prawns. I ate my veggies and stuff, not the frozen ones, the ones in the sauce. The kid has pasta, so as I said, you know, safe option. The lady, the waitress, came up and said, "Are you all from England?" And we're like, "No." And you know, we didn't even want to say, like, we were just kind of like annoyed that, you know, the where the restaurant's at with the view is amazing. It has such a big potential. Just food, you know, I dread to think what the chicken would be if we had chicken. Would it be raw? Would it be like, you know, cooked, frozen, and then banged in the microwave? I don't know. And it's not like we're crazy fancy people either. I don't want you to think that. But the lady said that, and Darren said, "Oh, we're like from Scotland and Poland." And she's like, "Oh, well, I'm Polish. I heard some Polish." And she started speaking, and oh my goodness, she said we should have complained that of course everything's frozen, that if you want fresh prawns, you will pay through the roof. And no, you don't. You really wouldn't pay through the roof because last night it was all frozen and it was the same, well, actually better value. I think they're just really looking at where they're at. They're right on the strip, right in the harbour. We fancy the change from Coral Bay, which is where we're staying. I think I prefer Coral Bay. They seem to be all more genuine so far. 2 restaurants so far, and they were perfectly fine and fresh. And we eat a lot of seafood because we're pescatarians. And here, I think they're just going for the tourists, really, to be honest. So I did see that a lot of bad reviews was about staff, that the staff is just not really friendly. So much misunderstanding as well. I'm not gonna say I did it on purpose, but this Polish lady said that the other lady said that she told us when we sat down that everything's frozen. No, she didn't. I mean, why would she do that unless we said something, right? But the guy that was luring us into this restaurant said that it is all fresh. He said on the way out that that's what they told him. Fair enough, not blaming him, but if you're ever in Paphos on the harbour strip and you wanted to go to that captain's place, I mean, the cafe downstairs looked like people were having a ball, but the restaurant bit, frozen. And she openly said, everything we have is frozen. We didn't get a discount. We didn't get any of that. She said, let me see what I can do. But she said that we were notified that, you know, well, who does it? Who does it? Who goes, here's your table. By the way, everything we have is frozen. Nobody does it, right? So it is what it is, you know. At least kids add things that will be fine for their bellies. Hopefully we're going to feel fine, although I am running on Lemsips. It's just a thing of being abroad, isn't it? Between like aircon and hot weather, you always pick up something, and that's me. So I think we're just a bit disappointed because those 2 restaurants we went to were so nice. And I'm sorry for all this negativity, but you know, we want to be honest with things, and this was just really disappointing. I rely a lot on TikTok recommendations, and this was the first one that was not on TikTok. So yeah, now we know. I don't want to say I said so, but I did tell Darren, let's go to the one that on TripAdvisor has 5 stars. And he said no, because people are also saying bad things, which fair enough, every place is going to have that. So anyway, I'm going to clock off here now because you're just never going to hear the end of this, right? And I don't want this video to be, you know, I'm already yapping for 7 minutes. And this is the shop that we've been to so many times now. It's a few minute drive from the villa, Filippo's supermarket. And what I'm telling you, you can get everything in here. You can really get everything. As you can see, it's like groceries, the fruit market, the bakery, butcher's fish shop, coffee, home center, DIY cafeteria. Like they've got clothing, they've got toys, they've got everything for the pool. There's just so much. So we actually picked up some snorkeling stuff here this morning, and the kids spent 3 hours in a pool playing with it. So a really good buy that I need to put in a suitcase. So this supermarket, highly recommend. You will find everything, even British and Polish produce, which is not something we're after, but if it feels like home, you will find it here alongside of other stuff, normal prices.
The next day.
So apparently in this clip I was completely covered in the microphone, so let me tell you what was happening. A new day, new plan. We decided to go to a well-known Paphos market. To be honest, it wasn't anything different to any other market we went to. It is really targeted at tourists for little trinkets and stuff, but we did get some spices and the kids got some things, so it was really nice, but it's way smaller than I thought. Maybe it's a better idea to go at the weekend. Maybe something else is happening. I've read about a lot of handmade things and I just couldn't see any of those, but nonetheless a very beautiful place.
We're gonna get some spices, some fish spices, potato. The potato one looks really nice.
They look fantastic.
Do you want to go have a look at Marielle?
€1.90. So we'll get some. I think it's the only 2 we need.
There
actually
is more here, like souvlaki, whatever they do with souvlaki, moussaka. I know they're smaller, but they're different. But maybe the 2 in here.
Why has this one got a tub thing like that?
So the market is definitely for people that are just wanting souvenirs, coffee shops, restaurants. Yeah. Because most of them have the same stuff. I mean, the clothing's quite good. But yeah, they mostly have similar things. So we're gonna pick up some spices. I would like a coffee, but I think we'll get that from a supermarket, like a Cyprian coffee, because I do like my coffee quite strong. So there is also, we do like getting the wine things, wine stoppers, because a bottle of wine sits in our house for so long anyway. So we always need the cork for it, and I quite like those guys too. It was one of a cat, but I don't want to start cluttering the walls with things that, you know, I don't have to get in every country. I do quite like getting Christmas ornaments as well, but I'm not keen on those. I would prefer something that was made. Maybe something, not plastic.
This could be a Christmas one.
So that's the shop with the 3D printed stuff. He's got lots of different things. You can 3D print your pictures, your bobbleheads. So at first I thought this was all knockoffs, but it's 3D printed stuff. So I don't know how his license works, but they are pretty cool. I did like the Snorlax that would go into the Pokemon Ball, but I don't know if it would actually close. So even the Boo-Boos are quite cool. Mine's actually finally shipped. The Hogwarts castle is cool, and I'm saying to Ariel, well, she's saying if there was a Disney castle, we totally would have bought it, but just the Hogwarts one. You've got your souvenir?
I got my souvenir, guys. It's absolutely wicked, but it's wrapped up now, so
I showed it and said, Ariel was saying, see the Hogwarts castle, if there was a Disney one, we totally would have bought it.
Oh, I know, I can, but I think he's more like into the, you know, the Marvel anime, you know.
Yeah.
Disney's maybe not manly enough for him.
Okay, so the church was closed. That's a bit of a shame because it was supposed to be really pretty inside. We're gonna go by the mural now and head back to the car. I have the little bowls I wanted. Ariel's got the bracelet for her friends. We've got some spices, but this is way more full on than the little Coral Bay we're staying at, which is fine. But we are gonna head back to the pool because the kids had the time of their lives yesterday. 3 hours in the pool. It is the hottest point of the day. What is it now? 1:30. So we'll see if everybody's gonna get hungry or what's gonna happen, but we'll do that for now. The elevator to take us down. We're passing on the butterflies because everybody's going a different way. So what is she? The girl in the Sparrow. Oh, but the Sparrow's away though. They took her Sparrow away.
For the Sparrow to land on her hand.
But we are at the King's Avenue Mall right now for some sun cream. But as we were going up, we've noticed there's a Miniso shop. So the one that has other blind boxes. So might as well, because they're selling the Stitch ones, the knockoff ones, for the same price as the real ones. So might as well get the real one. You know,
It's like strange, isn't it? You know, they sell fake ones. That's normal overseas and stuff. But you would think it'd be like 1/10 of the price.
Yeah.
It's the exact same price.
Yeah, well that's...
But then they maybe try to trick you. Everybody goes, oh, but it's the same price. That means it must be real.
Oh, there's a shop for you. Like,
how the shop? Oh, yes.
That's like mankind.
Oh, I'm gonna have a look in here quickly, guys.
Here's my paradise. Oh, Darren, look, see, they don't have them in London. They're Gen Zs. Gen Z.
Mom, we have the Mickey Mouse.
And they are sold out everywhere as well.
What, this
And
one?
those guys as well. Yeah. You can't get that online. Like, it's not, I don't even know if this one's released in the UK yet.
Really?
Yeah, that's them.
That's the little one.
I think Noah wants a remote control car. Nice colors, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh my god, you can get smelly stuff. So your house can smell like Hogwarts, Slytherin. Ooh, look at those. Look at these. These are nice. They're like fancy Hogwarts smells. I love all these as well.
It's Pinocchio. Pinocchio. Well, it's Pinocchio.
Oh, he's super cute too.
How much money do you have?
I've not bought myself anything but bowls for ketchup. I would like a treat too, not just things for food. Oh, that's the knockoff thing I bought. I mean, this was real. Princesses. Oh my god, there's too many. Oh, there's too many to choose from.
I was looking at all the mini blind boxes.
That's an unlucky one.
Okay, I was between this guy or this guy. But I think I'll match Ariel with the cloud one, although he's huge. Did you say this one's lucky one?
That's a special rare.
Is that a special rare?
That's the one in 72.
Because I like the special rare is actually the one I would like the most. That one. The red cloud is cute.
Of course you would. Get it right on eBay. £1,000.
If I got the grey one, I would be upset because that's the one that everybody would like. Okay, we get matching ones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think we do.
Yeah.
I like it.
Okay, we've got them. We settled for the little cloudy teddy bear thing. No, I got the car. So I've got my treat. We're gonna open that later. It is. It's so cool.
Yeah. And I like the colour.
Yeah. So I'm hoping for a secret.
As long as I don't get the grey one, then I'll be happy.
I'm not keen on a grey one either because I feel like that's what everybody would want, but they don't have them in UK yet. Like I've seen them all over TikTok, but I don't know if they're fake or not. So they have all the ones here. I don't know if maybe Cyprus doesn't have the craze of those things yet, but in UK it's so hard to get them. We've stopped for a picture near the heart that everybody's taken on the way back. The sea is beautiful. I can't wait to go in that pool. Let's take a picture, a touristy picture near the heart of Cyprus. Okay, we just did the TikTok of opening our Mickeys. I got the red cloud. I did say in the card I would like a secret or the red cloud. So I got the red cloud and Ariel has a pastel one. So I really like them. They're so cute. They're actually really cute. And it comes with a card, like a see-through card with him. And a car scent. Well, and anywhere can a scent, but this is gonna go in a car and I'm not gonna unseal it till we get back. But I really like it. This is really cute. It's so cute. Super cute. It's gonna be very big on the bag, on a handbag, but it's gonna be cute. But as I said, I've pre-ordered Labubus. I've never had the real ones. I didn't want to overpay, and they had them on a pre-order 3 months ago in PopMart, and they were supposed to be shipped around 29th of September, and it's the 12th, and they said they're shipped already. So I'm assuming by the time we get back to Scotland, they're going to be there. I bought a box of 6. So I feel like the trend and the whole hype is going to come back because everybody's going to be getting their pre-orders. So Labubus are cute, but I still prefer all the Disney guys because they are just, I mean, look at his little face and his little, is it corduroy pants? So cute. Cute.
Pants actually come off.
Do they?
Yeah.
Can you get different clothing for him? I'm not going to take his pants off. I think Noah just drove his car into something, so that's lovely. Okay, let's show that. We're gonna head out for dinner. We're going later and later. This is like, what is it? 7:30 or something. We're gonna see if that Japanese place where they cook in front of you, if they have any spaces, but we don't know if they will, so we'll see.
Paphos is famous grilled, what is it?
Halloumi.
Halloumi. This food is fantastic, but you need to be starving to come here. The plates, oh my lordy me, it's just piled. This is one of those, what do you say, eat with your eyes, not your stomach, or whatever it is. You just look at everything, everything is tasty, everything's great. There's just no way that you can finish all this. This is like I like eating, but my lordy me, this is a challenge. That was a doorstep of a salmon sliced there. But I'm not giving up. I'll give it up.
This was so good. Was that good food, Ariel?
Yes, it was so good. And there was like this spicy like prawn dish with pasta, and I really wanted it, but I asked him and he's like, it's really spicy, and he made it mild for me, so it was like 10 out of 10. Ask them if you go there and you want something spicy but you don't like spice, ask to like make it more mild, and it's so good.
Back. Oh, that is a big ant. That is a huge ant.
A big, huge ant is back.
Look at the massive ant. New day, a new adventure. We're leaving tomorrow, so we came to a viewpoint, a first viewpoint of few on our journey to Aphrodite's baths. So let's go and see if I can get out of this car. Shame somebody ran over a drone.
That was foggy, but where my
Yeah,
glasses
I mean,
are
to
not.
set the drone up here would have just been amazing. We could have done, but you know, DJI, you know, didn't help me out.
Second panoramic view.
I was going to say panoramic number 2. Panoramic number 2. You don't know what a panoramic is? It means this.
Oh, that was nice.
Oh, hallelujah.
To Mount Olympus.
Our third stop, which is just around the corner from the viewpoints, is some donkey farm. I'm not sure what is it that I found it online. Apparently snack, a coffee, and some donkeys.
So the donkey farm was something that was just on the way, and we decided to stop and have a look. There was 2 men running it. They've got like a little sitting area. Not really sure for what. Maybe it becomes busier later on. We picked up some ice cream and some food for the donkeys and headed off to see them. And looking at them, we were a little bit unsure. Like, are they rescues? They're trying to help them, or are they just so skinny because they're not getting enough food? It was very hard to judge what kind of place that was. They did have water and food, but they did look awfully skinny. So if you've been to a place like this, let us know. Are they helping them, or is it the opposite?
We're on the way to the baths of Aphrodite here in Egypt. Cyprus. I've got Egypt in the head. I need to jump over the seas. Like, I've got to get there. But it's beautiful, absolutely beautiful. They've got a wheelchair accessible if you've got a wheelchair all the way around. Paths all built, brand new, and even the old steps for us for walking. It's ideal, absolutely ideal. We've got slushes and a slush lemonade from the lady down at the bottom. I think we're actually meant to take the path that I was just telling you guys that was actually built for wheelchairs. Because it starts off that, yeah, it would make sense. That's the new path. This is a scenic route. It's like a little Zen garden up here. Less green, but just as nice. Yeah, and there's a sign. Yeah, we didn't read the sign.
You can go on a nature trail.
Yeah, I'm looking at the over here now.
That's her baths, I think. No, I was gonna say this Aphrodite thing was surely there. Okay, let's go.
It really is, but it was pretty.
Pretty, yeah.
Like, it's a pretty little thing.
The one you paid for, the Adonis one, has a waterfall. Because my mom was asking for a waterfall, and I'm like, well, yeah, I don't think she's seen that it had this like tiny bit. The other one has a bigger one. Noah has taken the nature trail down. So, guys, watch your feet.
Yeah. I filled in, so.
Okay.
I think we just made this up.
No, it said nature trail, but maybe they just meant that tiny bit up the hill, and that's it.
Now, this place was our last meal out, and it was absolutely amazing. The views, the food, the family that ran the whole place. The food really felt fresh compared to the one that we've done before, as you've seen. The spread you see was amazing. It was one of those menus to like share, but there was just so much food. We couldn't comprehend even eating all of that. It was pricier, but it was well worth it. It was our last meal, and there was nothing that we could really complain about. Everybody was lovely. Food was amazing. If you want nice dinner or you've got something to celebrate, definitely book that place.
Okay, so we got out of a car, made it about 2 feet. We're heading back. It's too long of a walk for everybody, feeling not the best. It's a very long day that we still have, so we're probably gonna just take it easy. It's okay, we can see caves in other countries.
Yeah.
Not the end of the world. This was supposed to be a relaxing holiday, and it's not relaxing when you start trailing everybody and people are feeling ill and they're upset and stuff, so it's fine. Well, we just head off to that mall then. Yeah, for like some ramen and cooling down and whatever. This shop here has absolutely everything, and it's also cheap as well. Anything for swimming, clothing, household, anything. You have to actually go upstairs to exit it at a different level. This is a homeware section. There was just toys, crap, everything. Everything but a neck fan for Dad. But it's absolutely humongous. So if you needed anything in the King's Avenue Mall, I have a neon. It is, it's huge. So many things. Neck fan, no neck fan, no, because we're not. I feel bad for Dad because he's feeling so bad. He was trying to escape, and there's no way of escaping. Oh my god. What is this? Oh my god, it's an ashtray by a crock. I don't think I've seen ashtrays in any of the countries. This must be the first one. Oh my god, where are we going now?
And more stairs.
What? Oh, poor Dad. Jesus, how big is this shop? Oh my god.
I think Dad doesn't like this.
No, he won't because he's feeling so sick and we just keep going up and down and up and...
We're going upwards.
I don't think I've ever seen something like this. This is mental. This is all hair clips. Jeez Louise. This is a wall of claw clips. Oh my god. Yeah, so many things. Okay, if there's snacks, get snacks. There is a fan for Dad. Neck fan, this is what we were after. So our flight's delayed and we've already been wasting so much time. We went to cinema to see the Smurfs and we're back at the harbour now. So might as well check out the Papos Castle. See what's in there. Up first. Wow. We're supposed to be flying home tonight, but we might be spending another night.
I mean, you couldn't twist my arm. You know?
Dad, can we go to the flash?
Papos has my heart.
Dad, let's go to the flash.
It's a shame we're not here like next week because they've got like music and ballet and all this good stuff happening. That's why they've got all this stage set up. Stage and seats. Yeah, we went to see the Smurfs in the mall, killed some time. And then when we came out, I was like, let me just check the flight. No messages, no nothing. But the flight said it's already an hour and a half late. And it was already a late flight. And what I'm worrying is, like, even if it's delayed, even if it comes, now we arrive like almost 4 in the morning. So it's like by the time we get to a hotel, it'll be 4:30, 5 in the morning. And then we'll have to come out at 10.
Yeah.
Like, it's just gonna be, I would rather it be cancelled and just have like a flight tomorrow.
Yeah.
We don't know what's gonna happen.
Yeah, because it just won't work out. That plus on the back end of that too, the hotel that we just thingy breakfast is included. So
Yeah, I've not actually booked it.
Oh, you
I've
don't?
not clicked,
Oh,
which
good.
may be good because it
good.
was non-refundable.
Oh, good. Oh,
Yeah,
don't do it.
because I still feel like it might be not happening.
Dad, I see.
Who's in there?
No, do you see that holes?
Probably not.
Do you see the holes?
Somebody in there.
And that was it for our week holiday in Cyprus. We definitely loved it. We took it quite slow for us. We usually are way more active, but we wanted the balance between relaxing, chilling, and also seeing a bit of a country. Have you ever been on a Jet2 holiday? Tell us your thoughts. We thoroughly enjoyed it because of the country. It was a little bit hard to find a villa. We found that before with that kind of holidays, but once you find it, amazing. No issues with the car. It was a beautiful place, well worth the money. The flight, I mean, we're not huge fans of flying anyway, so it could have been a tiny bit better, but you know, next time we'll know to make sure not to get seats right next to a toilet. So let us know your thoughts. Have you ever been to Cyprus? We're looking forward to your comments and we'll see you in the next one. Bye. Oh, and one more thing. Don't forget to subscribe to stay tuned for next videos.